Band singer arrested on arson, lèse-majesté charges after burning the Thai king's portrait. The arrest of the famed Ammy The Bottom Blues, whose real name is Chaiamorn Kaewwiboonpan, throws the spotlight back on the use of the controversial Article 112 legal provision, which has been bringing the monarchy uncomfortably into the struggle between the government and Ratsadon movement ever since its use was resumed at the end of last year in response to a rise in violent incidents associated with the street protests whose leaders have, in turn, deliberately targeted the monarchy. One of Thailand's top singer-songwriters was arrested on Wednesday on aggravated charges after burning a portrait of the Thai king near Klong Pram Central Prison in the Chatuchak area of Bangkok on Sunday evening. The act and the ongoing prosecution of dozens of offenders under the draconian and controversial lèse-majesté law are raising tensions and division in the kingdom. The detained singer Ammy The Bottom Blues, whose real name is Chaiamorn Kaewwiboonpan, was feted by well-wishers on Wednesday at the Police General Hospital in Bangkok after he was arrested by police earlier in the day at Ratsadon Hospital in Ayutthaya, where they took him after locating him at a rented room in the province, Inset Right. The singer, who burned the Thai king's portrait outside Klong Pram Central Prison on Sunday, has been a long-standing supporter of the current wave of student anti-establishment protests, Inset Left. A highly provocative act has escalated tensions in the ongoing struggle between the student-led protest movement and authorities in Thailand after a well-known music star, together with another man and woman, are believed to have burned a portrait of the Thai king outside Klong Pram Central Prison near the Bangkok Remand Prison on Sunday night, the 28th of February. 4 key protest leaders are being held on pending charges before the criminal court at the prison. The incident was linked with the violent street protest on Sunday, which saw protesters confront the police in a march on the 1st Infantry Regiment barracks on the Vibhavadi Rangsit Road in Bangkok, as they called for the Prime Minister, who lives within the compound, to resign and also for the Thai monarch to relinquish some of his powers. Monarchy is drawn into the struggle. The latest development comes as the use of Article 112 against protesters has drawn the monarchy into the standoff between the government and the Ratsadon movement, which has, since August last year, insisted on bringing the revered institution into its demands for change. Opinion polls in Thailand have consistently shown the public is uncomfortable with this approach. Band singer burned king's portrait to express anger. It is understood the singer, a long-standing supporter of the current wave of protests, committed the act to vent his anger and displeasure at the continued imprisonment of the key protest leaders. The singer, Chaiamorn Kaewwiboonpan, is known as Ammy The Bottom Blues because of his association with a famous but now disbanded band, which had a string of hits with songs penned by him between 2010 and 2013. Mr. Chaiamorn was also the lead vocalist with the band. Met by police in Ayutthaya and taken to hospital, later arrested, transferred to Police General Hospital. He was reportedly arrested formally by police at the Ratsadon Hospital in Ayutthaya on Wednesday. They had brought him there for treatment of an unrelated injury after finding him at a rented room in the province. He was later moved to the Police General Hospital, where he received treatment while in custody. Facing serious charges and jail time, including one under Article 112 for lèse-majesté and arson, it is understood the music star is facing aggravated criminal charges under Article 112 of the Criminal Court for lèse-majesté, arson and the specific offence of trespassing on a state office that carries a 5-year term. The more serious charges could see the singer jailed for 20 years or even receive a life term given the aggravated circumstances. The singer was recorded on CCTV footage with his 2 associates on Sunday burning a portrait of the monarch outside the prison and then quickly leaving the scene in a vehicle, reported to be a Toyota Fortuner. Officers discovered the singer with injuries. The chief of the Metropolitan Police Bureau, Police Lieutenant General Pakapongpong Patra, told the press that when officers found the singer, he had injuries to his shoulder and hip which necessitated hospital treatment. Police have also confirmed they have a watertight case against the performer, including CCTV footage and forensic evidence. On Wednesday, Mr. Chaiamorn's lawyer confirmed the court has already denied his client bail on the charges he is facing. Facebook confession to the crime is genuine. The legal representative also confirmed that a confession made by the singer of his guilt in the affair, that appeared on his band's website page, was genuine. The burning of the royal portrait was done by me and I am solely responsible. The movement is not involved, the singer said. Expressed regret that he cannot campaign any further for the release of 4 key protest leaders afterwards. The singer appeared to express some regret for his actions, saying what he had done had landed him in grave legal difficulties and that consequently, he could be of no further use in campaigning against the continued incarceration of the four leaders of the Ratsadon protest movement. Those leaders were jailed by the criminal court on Tuesday, the 9th of February last, when they were refused bail after they appeared on charges under Article 112 for lèse-majesté and sedition. The four key leaders are Ayutthaya Kaewwiboonpan, Anon Nampa, Somayas Pruksakas Sems Ukinpati Banks Irayam. Over 60 people now charged with lèse-majesté. On Wednesday, the activist group, Thai Lawyers for Human Rights, confirmed that there are now over 60 people facing charges under Article 112, carrying with it the possibility of jail terms of up to 15 years and even consecutive jail sentences for multiple instances. Some of these are teenagers and school students under 18 years of age. A 63-year-old former civil servant was jailed in January for 43.5 years under the law for sharing a YouTube video that was highly critical of the monarchy.